Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I bid to Dr. Shafa and my fellow friends, also the juniors. So currently, I am doing my internship in Majlis Bandaraya Seberang Perai, Mbsp. Seberang Perai, or we call it Seberang Perai City Council. So a little bit of Mbsp's background. So Mbsp is the city council which provides urban services, development planning, and infrastructure to the needs of the community in Seberang Perai. And for your information, Mbsp is the largest city council or the largest local government in Malaysia, as which it covers 3 areas: the north, west, and east of Seberang Perai. So there are more than 16 departments in Mbsp, and I am working under the corporate and international relation department. So the job scope for the corporate and international relation department, they manage the international relation affairs, coordinate Mbsp's participation in any awards and recognition at the international level. And they also prepare the presentation slides and the text of the mayor's speech. That is my department job scope. However, for my job scope, I am placed under the Communication and International Affairs unit, which my main job is doing the translation, filing, corporate writing, and transcribing. And the other two is only the side task, which is video and poster editing, and the other one is event management. So for the job scope and responsibilities, first I will start with translation, because this is the main task that I handle. So for the translation, I am assigned to translate any documents such as letters, copywriting, notice, and etc. in Malay language into English language and vice versa. So this is the example of the documents that I translated. There are a lot more. This is only for example. This is the, as you can see here, this is the program agenda for the mayors in English, ICLEI World Congress 2021 to 2022. So, aduh, jual tilang. So, this document is in Malay language. So I need to translate it into Malay language for the mayors to read it. And then I also participated in a documentation preparation program. It's not really program, it's like a workshop where we discussing and have a meeting about documentation preparation. So I will assist the officers in translating their idea or typing their idea in Malay language into English language or other way around. This is I can say the workshop is a really great experience for me, because it really needs me to apply the critical thinking, because I need to think in very quick pace. So there is 2 workshop that I have attended. But this is the example of as you can see here, the ASEAN Pacific Telecommunity Proposal, which they promote the use of ICT for achievement, and it will be sponsored by China. Okay, next, filing. For the filing, I am in charge in updating the file, which is writing the minute paper and organizing the letters in the file. as you can see here, this is the example of the minute paper, which I need to write the date and the subject of the letters that are in the file for the documentation purposes. So this is the example of the letters that will be organized in the file. So, and I also, if there is any officers or staff that want to take out any file, they will give me like a series of number that I will search and take out. This is the example of how I done it. So there I will look to the series number and take out the file. So next is corporate writing. So for the corporate writing, I am required to writing draft for Q&A sessions, paperwork, write-up, minutes of meeting, and various type of letters. So here, as you can see, this is one of my work which I need to do a write-up for Mbsp, entitled Mbsp's Green Corridor. And here, as you can see, this is the itinerary for the mayor. For the international program in Katowice, Poland. And this one is the example of the letters that I wrote. And this is the process. Actually, my supervisor will check the letters thoroughly before we submit it to the senior assistant director. So there are various types. This is the example of the invitation acceptance letter. So there's more like reply letter to the external parties and etc. And I can remember once I wrote the schedule for the mayors for the international program also. So next is transcribing. Actually, transcribing is only for the purpose of writing the minute of meeting. So for writing minute of meeting, my supervisor will give me a recorder. So the recorder that record the meeting. So I need to listen to the audio and transcribe it into minute of meeting. Actually, what I do is not that I literally transcribe it into a proper dialogue. I just write whatever I heard and highlight the important point to include in the minute of meeting. And this is the side task actually, because I do not do it in daily basis. I just do it once in a month. So this is for the celebration of Hari Raya Aidilfitri for the mayor's office. So I involved in the preparation of event, where I ensure the smoothness of the event, during event, and after the event. So here, as you can see, this is the mayor here. So this is the event. So, and then this is me preparing the food, and also in the event I draw the layout for the photo booth and create the photo booth with my supervisor using only the prop that we already have at home. So we bring it to the office and create the photo booth. So that is the clip video, and here is this is I involved in organizing and managing the corporate brief. So actually, this one is not limited to this event only. This one, I organize and managing corporate brief in whatever much, like if there is any courtesy visit, I will in charge in taking out the corporate brief and prepare it to give it to the external parties. And last but not least is the video and poster editing. So the video and poster editing is for the celebration of Hari Raya Aidilfitri also. This is the poster that I've created, and this is the video that the senior assistant director assigned me to create. So that is. So this is my office, Pejabat Datuk Bandar. Actually, our office is in a floor with the mayor's office and the secretaries of the city office. So next is what is the knowledge that I applied during internship. I found out from all of the skills that I have learned, the most important skills is the communication skills, writing skills, and translation. This is just like maybe 60% of it, and the one that I said just now is 80%, because communication skills is really important, because even when we want to communicate with our superiors, we need to have a proper manners of it. And it is and the corporate communication also included in it, like as what we learn, the strategy and communication planning. So here I have applied the skills. And for the writing skill, of course, for the writing letters, corporate writing, I use a lot of writing skill. And actually, there's a lot of format that I do not aware of. And MBSP also have their own format. So I need to be careful, and whatever it is, I need to refer back to my supervisor so that I can avoid making mistakes. And editing skills, and as we are aware of during our studies in UNIZA, right? We use a lot of editing skills during completing our assignment. So this is not a problem to me, because we already use it during our studies, right? So for the translation, it is sometimes I just translate it manually using my knowledge. Like I do not refer to any website or any dictionary. But sometimes I need to refer to dictionary, Oxford Dictionary or DBP, Dewan Bahasa. But actually, your own knowledge is really important for you to adapt it in the sentences. So, and then for critical thinking, it is really important for you if you want to project your ideas. As for example, as I attended the workshop, I really think a lot. Like you won't be saying like silly things, silly ideas, right? So you need to really think a lot for you to have a great idea to give to your superior. And then for critical reading, as I show you just now, I create the write-up for entitled MBSP's Green Corridor, right? So for writing the write-up, I need to go through some of the speeches of the mayors for me to extract the information from that to create the write-up. So critical reading is really important. And for the reflections, I think as for me, I really fear making grammar mistake a lot, because this is only limited to speaking and not writing, because for sure writing we have time to think, right? We have time before we write, right? So if in speaking, I really think a lot of making grammar mistakes, because we are working with superiors. and we don't know their background, which bachelor they graduate with. So that makes me overthinking that they will judge my um my utterance, and then vast choices of word. So in writing, um I always confuse on which word is the most suitable word that I will use in the sentence, because for MBSP they are very formal. So I am afraid if I use the informal words. So but like what I said, I just go back to basic uh, uh, by asking my supervisor words to use. And it's also the same as fear of making grammar mistake. It's lack of confidence when I speak, because I think people will judge me because I tend to work with superiors. So like officers, like senior assistant directors, and they are really good in English. So I am afraid that they will judge me. And this one, the last one is lack of IT knowledge. I think even during the sixth semester studies in UNIZA, there's very a lack of IT knowledge in Microsoft software, especially in Excel. But I remember in semester, I can't remember, semester 2, I guess, I have attended a brief workshop with Miss Zoe on Excel. But that is just a brief introduction of the Excel, Microsoft Excel. But I think this thing that we should improve, where I suggest that maybe in the future the students itself, or maybe the faculty can organize the program that will be based on IT knowledge. Okay, I think that is all for me, and I really enjoy my internship with MBSP, because their work culture is really great. They work really fast, I could say, and everybody is really supportive. There's no a little bit of toxic. Like they're really supportive. And then okay, this one is, hello, tak boleh. Oh my god. Okay, this one is like memories of mine in the MBSP. So here, this is my the people in my department, and this is me with the mayor during Hari Raya Aidilfitri, and that is all from me. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Shafika. Thank you for, I think it's very interesting and very, you have gained lots of experiences and knowledge. And thank you for, pointing out few things that the faculty can improve in relations to the curriculum, right? And I think it's a good idea if we, if you couldn't uh, include the knowledge, IT knowledge in relations to curriculum, what we can do is to ask for external speakers, right? So that it will be an added bonus or added knowledge to band students, right? Okay, thank you.